Good morning. Alright, so volatility is coming down a little bit after a little bit of a rally yesterday. So we tested below that 6740 low volume node, then hit that 30 area, and then we took a little bit, but eventually we started moving higher. So I was looking for, hold on, let me show this. So I was looking for a look below and fell below the overnight low, and it took a little bit. The first time it went up to 62, took a little bit of profit, then I tried it again, but it kept going lower. Eventually it broke below, it got below the 6730, and when I saw that, I waited because my first target was there, and I knew that this area was going to be a little supportive. You can see the lower volume here. So I just waited to see the reaction, to see if we rejected the overnight low. Eventually, it took a little bit of time, but then eventually we started moving higher. So I took that long to the 6770 area like it was in my plan. Then it ended up going way higher. It went inside the previous session's range. Let me now turn off the overnight session. We had a gap, so we ended up filling the gap, and then we ended up going all the way to almost test value area high, but then we didn't quite get there. We did get there during the overnight session to the tick, and then rejected. So that high is a little weak because it's right to exactly to the tick to another reference point. So keep that in mind. But now that we're back in this area, this could get a little choppy, right? A little messy. Why? Because this is an area where we have all this volume. We have traders that have been getting short from up here. They were positioning short when we broke twice or three times below, and now if we're coming back, so you have the traders that want to see the next leg short, and you have traders that bought the dip and thinking that this is going to go higher. We have a lot of big players here. You can see that by the amount of volume that we have here. So it could be a little choppy, and we could have a day where we just have a normal distribution and just trade in between this area, right? We have a lot of resistance here. We have the monthly pivot, we have the moving averages, we have the point of control. So if we get here, it's not going to be super easy, in my opinion, to get past this chunk of volume, but it's a big magnet too. So what I'm looking for today, by the way, today is ISM at 10 a.m. and something else at what was the other news at 9:45, PMI at 9:45 and ISM at 10 a.m. So I'm likely gonna wait for those two releases to see what the day looks like. But what I'm looking for is a move above yesterday high and above the overnight high to do that value area sweep for Monday's session. Obviously the first target is here, 6880, and the gap to settlement from, the previous close from Monday was up here at 6885, and value area high is at 98, which is the top of that monthly pivot range. So we have the monthly pivot and the weekly pivot overlapping each other. So that's sorry, I wasn't showing my screen, but so that's important because those areas are usually resistance and support. So anyway, looking for a break above this area, above yesterday's high, holding above that, and then tagging this area. Now, having said that, there's a little bit of volume node here at 70, so I'm looking for a little bit of resistance here, but so I'm looking to see if this either holds or breaks, right? So if it holds, then I'm looking for a look above and fill, and then gonna be looking for a short below yesterday's high with a stop either above here or above the high of the day, and then a move down to this quarterly pivot, which is that the bottom of that upper distribution from yesterday. As you can see, as you can see, we had a multi-distribution, I would say, but there's a big low volume node here and the quarterly pivot. So that's the first area that I will be looking for a bounce. And if that breaks, then I'll be looking for a move down to value area, so that we have this value area sweep. So it could be value area sweep to the downside or to the upside. Since yesterday we have the point of control here, the balance target, so basically what cleans up this imbalance, what repairs this imbalance, is a move to 69.31, which is the top of the single prints for this session. So at that point, I will be likely, if we get there today, the market's not pricing there, but it's lately hasn't been pricing the move. So if we get there, then I'll be looking for shorts at this area. We have the 50 moving average there. We have the single print, so if that's the case, then I'll be looking for shorts into the 68.80 area. It might not happen today, but if that's a good area to look for a reversal. On the downside, if for some reason this looks pretty strong right now, but if for some reason we get below the overnight low, I'm going to be looking for a retest of this 67.40 area and a move back below the yesterday's low. See if we're able to break that, and then looking for a bounce here at 66.80. Okay, I think that was long enough of an explanation. Silver and gold, after that big drop, they've been coming back. You can see pretty clearly where the magnet is, 5200 and 80, just right below 88. And crude, after the announcements that the ships will be secured, we did have a little drop, got back to that 72 area, and now it's bouncing a little bit. So this is you gotta watch those headlines for crude. It's gonna be volatile until the conflict resolves or pauses or ends. I think that's it for today. All right, good luck.